I really thought I was doing a good job marking these challenges, but it turns out I forgot another one from Australia. It's Cave Mayhem. Defeat 12 guards and make it out of the cave in time. That's related to the second cave when you're going through the Dark Caves job in the Australia level. Just had to squeeze that in there because I completely forgot to mention that when I was actually going through the Australia episode. But now with that taken care of, greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Slide 3, Honor Among Thieves. Previously, we wrapped up our time in a cold alliance, where we vanquished General Sal, well, kind of, Carly got the arrest on him, but we were able to save Jake King from him, and because of that, the Panda King is now an official member of the Cooper Gang. A one-time nemesis to Sly Cooper is now an ally for us. A very worthy ally considering what we've seen in the past between him and his firework capabilities. And now the Panda King part of our gang, we're heading into my personal favorite episode of the entire game, Dead Men Tell No Tales. You'll see why very, very shortly.
We got the message late one Saturday night. Dimitri was calling in the favor I promised him back in Holland. He gone ahead and booked the whole team passage under assumed identities to none other than Bloodbath Bay. Easily the most lawless town on Earth. It's home to a group of cultural hermits who doggedly maintain the ways of their pirate forefathers. The cruise over gave us some time to get the rundown from Dimitri. I guess his grandfather, Remy Lestow, was a pioneer in deep-sea diving. He'd made a fortune looting undersea wrecks. Although his luck ran short when a young cutthroat by the name of Black Spot Pete stole not only his loot, but his precious diving gear as well. A broken man, Remy retired from treasure hunting and eventually started a family. Dimitri, growing up on his grandfather's stories, dreamed of one day recovering the gear. So that was our task. We've been called in to get our hands on this miraculous diving equipment. Not all bad, really. If things go our way, the team might get a frogman out of the deal, which Bentley figures will be a big help cracking the Cooper vault. That Bentley, always thinking.
Oh boy, here we go. Bloodbath Bay. My favorite level of the game, and my favorite episode in Honor Among Thieves 2. Before we do that, let's check out the thief net and see if there's anything available to us. Nothing new from what I've seen. I'll save up my cash to see if we can get one of those $1,000 gadgets.
Black Spot Pete has retired and is living here in town. I'll mark his place with a waypoint.
This actually has some inspiration taken from pirate strongholds from Tortuga, Port Royale, and Nassau during the golden age of pirates. So there's a lot of party influence with this level design. Very interesting fact that I was able to come across. And we're not going to waste any more time and jump right into the first job, the Talk of Pirates, to see if we can find this Black Spot Pete anywhere in this landscape.
There he is, Black Spot Pete.
I didn't think pirates could get that old. Thought scurvy would get them or something.
Don't lower your guard for an instant. All pirates are killers, plain as that. And they don't trust outsiders at all. How's your pirate accent?
Arr, I forgot me number 2 pencil for the Scantron test.
Joke all you want, but that guy won't help us out until you've earned his trust.
Black Spot Pete, I've come to talk of treasure, a subject I hear you're familiar with.
Treasure! Aye! But I won't chatter with the likes of you on so blessed a subject. Get out of my sight, landlubber! All my years I only spoke of the golden kindness with me partner. Cantankerous Tim.
Maybe we can work out a bargain.
Shut your mouth hole, lubber, and cork it with me cutlass. Hard on the tonsils, I assure you.
Salt of the earth, that Black Spot Pete.
It's clear to get anywhere with the old coot, we'll need to fool him into thinking that you're Cantankerous Tim.
What happened to Tim anyway?
His lieutenants mutinied on the old guy and divided the plunder, including his captain's outfit.
This is the only real pirate town left. They must be around here somewhere.
You're right. That's Stone Jake. Toughest guy you'll ever meet. He took the eye patch.
Tough enough to take an anchor dropped on his head?
Good plan. That'll do the job, matey. Stone Jake has a thing about monkeys. If you whack the palm trees, he's sure to come running. Perfect for luring him under the anchor.
So Stone Jake is not just a unique guard. This is actually the big flashlight guard you can look out for in Bloodbath Bay. He's based on a breed of dog called the Basset Hound. So to lure Stone Jake, like Bentley mentioned, hit a palm tree to get him suspicious about the monkeys he's always obsessed with.
What? Be that monkeys?
He's always pretty funny whenever he does talk about the monkeys too.
Ha-ha! I've got you now!
Where's he going? Oh, he's going all the way up there. Just so we can look at the... Seriously, where is he? Okay, I thought he was going into town for some reason.
Hey, devils! Monkeys! Where are you? Filthy banana eaters!
Okay, I think he's coming this way. Good. That's a good Stone Jake. Just keep going about those monkeys.
Huh?
Yep, he's still going. Oop, that's not good. I don't want to get him caught wind of me.
Simian demons! Run with your opposable thumbs!
Come on. Alright, that should be good enough.
Tricky monkeys!
Got him. I thought that was gonna miss for sure. But there's the eye patch.
Nice work. I've already got a bead on the second lieutenant. He's in motion near the overturned boat.
If you go up to Black Spot Pete again at any time when you don't have the Cantankerous Tim uniform, that you will fail the job. I guess that's supposed to imply that he did actually kill Sly? I don't know, they never give a reason why that you do fail the job if you go near Pete again not in disguise. It just sorta happens. That's what I've always assumed that did happen to Sly when you're not in disguise and talking to Spot Pete again. The next waypoint is all the way over there, but I did see a guard. This Basset Hound did have some loot. Probably not the wisest thing to steal from a pirate, but as long as they don't know, I'm sure we'll be in the clear. I mean, these guys aren't look like the smartest looking pirates I've ever seen, but I've never been a pirate all my life, and I don't intend to start now. Got some pretty valuable stuff, I must admit. I think it was a diamond we stole before and a sapphire too. We're definitely over the 1,000 coin mark we need to get one of those gadgets now.
There's the second lieutenant. You need to steal his peg leg.
Peg leg? Seriously? Isn't that kind of harsh?
You'll need it for the costume. It's very unique. Look, what you need to worry about is getting past his bodyguards.
I'll have to pick them off one by one. Shouldn't be a problem.
Well, thanks to solid obliteration that we have in our possession, it won't be that big of a problem. I actually recommend you do get solid obliteration well before you encounter this job. It will be a huge help to you if you don't have it till now. Oh, cool.
From his peg leg.
I never was able to get both of those guards with that bolt before. I've always tried, but I never thought it was possible to do that. I never had them like get under the same shadow simultaneously. Awesome. So now without noticing, we can pick up this guy's peg leg. Albeit pretty cruel, but
Excellent work. You've just got one lieutenant left, Twitchy Ned. I'm afraid word's gotten out that someone is taking down lieutenants, and he's hiding out up in a crow's nest.
it's a necessary evil whether you like it or not. So that peg leg we stole from that enemy, that's actually a chihuahua. It's a really strange foe in this game though. For the longest time I thought it looked like a rat more than anything. But when you do attack it, it makes cat noises. Like I said, it's a strange enemy. I have no idea why they did that. It's always been one of the stranger ones I've remembered from this game.
Ah, I know it. 'Tis true. An agent of Thames come for revenge.
Chase him down. He's got Tim's hat.
And now for this guy. Twitchy Ned is a golden retriever. So if you haven't guessed by now, all the enemies in this game are based on dog breeds. Whether they look like it or not, in the case of that chihuahua. I swear it looked like a rat for the longest time to me. But it makes sounds of a cat. I'm gonna get off that subject before I think any more of it.
Take that, scallywag.
Don't go underneath that boat. That actually killed me the first time I went through this job. And I feel like such a fool for falling for that. So just chase down Tim until he decides to give up. That's all there is to it.
It won't take me.
Just be careful of any traps he does spring along the way. If you do fall under any traps, then you will be killed instantly. Like that one time I did die to a trap I did execute back in Venice. Still I forgot about that. I still feel silly about actually going for it. Don't worry about any of the pirates either. They can't chase you as well as you're trying to chase Ned. See, there, you left me alone. Alright, be careful here. You don't want it to get caught by Black Spot Pete again. There we go. Going a little too close there. But we should be able to chase down Twitchy Ned and get his hat.
Avast there. You've got me with me back to the sea. I yield.
I just wanted your hat.
Me hat? That's what this be about. Take the molding cut of cloth and away with you.
Excellent. You've got the full cantankerous Tim disguise. Head on back to Black Spot Pete and pretend to be his old partner. And remember your pirate accent this time.
Sly's pirate accent is not as funny as his Italian accent. I'm just gonna say that right now. You can try all you might, but the Italian accent is like legendary among Sly fans. At least to me it is. I just like that a lot more than the pirate voice he always has. Now what's the quickest way back up to Black Spot Pete? Might be over here? Yep, that seems to be close to the bar. So, because of your hunting for Cantankerous Tim's outfit, it's now a new gadget. The final pirate disguise, well, just the final disguise of the game, which is the pirate disguise.
What? Cantankerous Tim! You're back, you two-faced scallywag!
Aye, matey. And not to be rude, but let's talk of treasure. Arr.
How about a round of vinegar talk first, you baboon-faced toilet?
I've read about this, Sly. It's customary for pirates to engage in insult competitions. Just make sure you never repeat anything that's already been said.
You take the first broadside, shipmate.
I absolutely love this. It's one of my favorite thoughtful segments in this game. Just don't repeat anything that's already been said. It's basically a memory game.
You're a blathering, scurvy-ridden swabber.
That be true enough, but you're a brainless, grog-abusing sack of maggots.
Okay, so I can only say mumbling. Cross-eyed, I think. Cabin boy.
Oh yeah? You're a mumbling, cross-eyed cabin boy.
But methinks you're a parrot-loving, seaweed-slurping waste of skin.
Waste of Skin is also one of my favorite insults I remember for this game. I also like the way that Sly, fixes collar when he says swabber. Knuckle dragging, cow pie.
You're a donkey-eared, knuckle-dragging cow pie.
Ha! You swear like a child. You're a cricket-sized, twisted piece of filth.
Okay, we got a free, fresh plate of insults to use here, so we don't have to worry about making any mistakes. Once our turn comes back around, we will have to worry about that. Puss-faced. Oh man, bag of vomit or whale fart. I love both of those. Whale fart.
You are a idiotic, pus-faced whale fart.
That be true enough, but you're a stupid, toothless bag of vomit.
I don't know why, the word stupid just sounds so funny to me in this game as well when they use it in Vinegar Talk. Was Clan Tug used? I think? I don't think trust my gut on that.
You're a marooned, clam-tongued angerhead.
Ha ha! Cantankerous Tim, it must be you. Forgive this old sea dog and his sunburnt eyes for not recognizing you straight away. I've never met a man on land or sea that could curse half as well. Tell me, shipmate, why after so long a wait do you drop anchor now?
I've come for me share of the treasure we stole years back from that Remy Lousteau fella.
'Twas a good haul, that. I speak of it while drunk often. You and I burying the loot in the belly of Dagger Isle. Aye, and many a year I kept the map to the treasure hidden, safe as a swaddling babe.
Then let's have it. High time we dug up our retirement and lived as lords.
It shames me fierce to tell you, shipmate, but I lost me galleon in a game of cards. And worse yet, the map was stolen by that terror, Captain Lefouille.
What? What? I'd have run him through with my cutlass before giving up so treasured a parchment.
This Lefouille's no ordinary buccaneer, no. He's earned the reputation as the smartest man on the 7 seas. The devil lives in yonder keep. 'Tis there you'll find the map, and your death as well. If you go for the treasure, shipmate, you go alone. Missy Ferrante's along behind me.
Thank you, Pete. You've been a good friend.
Aye, and you're still a skinny, malodorous, hairy-palmed bottom feeder.
Thanks to Black Spot Pete, we've got a lead on Remy Lousteau's treasure. It's buried somewhere on Dagger Island, on landmass many leagues from our current position. To make the voyage, we'll need to steal a pirate ship from the harbor. No easy feat given the cutthroat nature of the cutthroats. First, Murray and Sly will steal a jolly boat and blast the rudders off any ships that could chase us out into the open ocean. The action is sure to provoke the harbor patrol, so be prepared for a sea battle. With them out of the way, no one can stop us from leaving harbor. Meanwhile, Penelope and I will work together to break into Lefouille's keep and steal the map to the buried treasure. Once both objectives are reached, we'll steal a ship and set sail for Dagger Island. Then it'll be a simple matter of following the map and digging up the loot.
Now this is where the fun begins. Like from here on out, I just enjoy every job we go through it in this episode. It is so much fun. I just wish one little thing I wish we got out of this was a multiplayer version of Vinegar Talk. Just imagine that. I will say this right now, in this game, there is multiplayer that is available to play with, but you gotta go through some of the game, I think, to unlock some content for it. Like, I think you only started with 2 modes at first, but as you play through the single player story, then you will unlock more stuff for it. I think there is some new stuff that we can buy here at the ThiefNet shop. The Rage Bomb, which I do get from time to time. The Reduction Bomb. For Murray, there should be Diablo Fire Slam is new. I know I haven't recognized that before. Guttural Roar, I think we have seen that before too. For Sly, is Shadow Power new? I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure one of these upgraded combat abilities, that must be new. Speaking of which, I think we'll get Jump Attack level 2, just to even things out on all of our attack maneuvers. But I think Shadow Power is new to us. If we do buy that, then Shadow Power level 2 will become available for you to get. But I will get all of these gadgets eventually. As a matter of fact, there is an easy way to grind for coins in this game, but you gotta wait a little while in order to reach that method. But once you do, it's both fun and rewarding for you to get. You'll end up with more than enough cash after a session or two of whatever you have to go through with that method to get everything that you haven't collected in ThiefNet. But that's gonna do it for our time today with this episode. For now at least. Next time, as we venture out with Murray, we're going to begin our phase of jobs and to set sail, or at least prepare to set sail, for Dagger Isle. Until we meet again, farewell for now.